Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is February 1st, 2023, and eBay has in fact rolled out their 2023 winter seller update. It's very short, guys. It only has two sections. One is an update about the unpaid item issue where people get 4 days to pay for items and how they're trying to get rid of that quicker. And also the second part is unfortunately an increase in our selling fees. There are some fees that have been taken away and reduced, but not many, and generally none of those that you guys use. So this is super important. I want to keep this short. Let's jump over to my screen and read through the fee increases. If you guys could share this in your Facebook groups or on your Instagram, your TikToks, your Twitters, your Facebook, that would be much appreciated, because many people don't see these messages or these updates. They don't know about them. They don't read them, or they just like to have somebody else read it for them. So let's jump over, take a look at it. And if you could share this video for me, that would be awesome. Okay, so here we are on my eBay account, and this is the 2023 winter seller update. This winter, we're building on previous updates and continuing our ongoing work to make running and growing your business easier. As we scroll down, it says we're continuously investing in our marketplace to help you manage your business more efficiently, accelerate your sales velocity, and bring more buyers to you. Last year, we introduced eBay International Shipping, our new international shipping service, which of course replaced, the global shipping program. Now, when you ship to international buyers, we will handle the international logistics for you at no additional cost and waive the international fee for sellers. Plus, we continue to invest heavily in advertising on Google and other major media channels to bring more buyers to you at no additional cost. And you probably saw and heard our popular Let's Ride ads for eBay Motors. Also invested in category-specific improvements in 2022 that bring more buyers to our platform and increase vibrancy across all categories. We launched the eBay Vault for grading trading cards, acquired TCG Player, which I made a video about, which connects sellers with passionate collectors around the world, and acquired acquired My Fitment, which assures buyers that the vehicle parts and accessories they purchase will fit. Introduced free shipping labels when you sell high-value sneakers through Authenticity Guarantee. In addition, we continue to make improvements that benefit all users. We doubled the number of free photos you can add to your listings from 12 to 24, and enabled you to upload videos to your storefront and item pages at no cost. Looking forward, we'll continue to invest in our buyer and seller experience. And in our 2023 winter seller update, we're providing details about how we're moving closer toward the goal of eliminating unpaid items. And to help support enhancements we're making to the marketplace, we're announcing some changes to our fee structure. We're increasing some final value fees, but no category will see greater than a 0.35% increase, and some optional listing upgrades will decrease. We're also further expanding the fee credit we give you when you provide great service by fully refunding a buyer. So let's move on. Before we do, 0.35%. Most categories, which you'll see in a second, are 12.55%, which means they're going to 12.9% plus the 30-cent transaction fee. If you sell a $30 item, that's 1% extra. So that's about, give or take, 13.9% if you're selling $30 or above items. If your item is cheaper than $30, you're going to be around the 14.25% fee. Now, that is less than Amazon, which runs 15 to 20%, less than Poshmark, which runs 20%, and a little bit more than some of the other platforms. So eBay falling right in the middle of all of these selling platforms. So they are not the highest fee, because inevitably I'm going to get those comments that, oh my God, eBay is so high on fees. They're not. There's just facts. They're not. Okay, running your business. So we're continuing our progress towards eliminating unpaid items for best offer listings in the US. We understand the frustration of not getting paid after you've done everything right. You created a great listing, waited for the right offer, quickly accepted the offer only to have the buyer fail to return and pay. You've heard us talk about the commitment to eliminating unpaid items. We've been testing different ways to solve this problem, starting with best offer listings in the US. The first phase of changes to best offer is already live for a significant number of buyers who now have to provide a payment method up front before submitting an offer. We're continuing to fine-tune and expand how we protect you from unpaid items. Our goal is to extend the new experience to all buyers who submit best offers, first in the US and later across more marketplaces. So there you go. They're hoping to expand this to all buyers. That would eliminate this. Okay. What's the timeline? We don't know. They didn't say. Again, fees and financials. This is the second and final part of this. So I'm not going to read this. You guys can read all of this, but here's the final value change. Starting February 15th, 2023, final value fees will increase in some categories. The maximum increase is 0.35%, and some categories will remain unchanged. Jewelry and watches, women's bags and handbags are remaining unchanged. So if you sell jewelry, watches, bags and handbags, purses, you're good. We strive to maintain the lowest selling fees in the industry. And remember, when you sell on eBay, we don't charge a separate fee for payment processing. Expand the table below for the fee changes. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is for sellers that do not have a store or only have a starter store. So the current fee for each category, which I will link this below, and you can go back and screenshot and read through this, okay? So the current fee is a final value fee plus 30 cents, which is staying the same. For most categories, including music, vinyl records, and eBay Motors, parts and accessories, automotive tools, supplies, safety and security accessories, currently is 12.9% plus 2.35% on any portion above 7,500. It's going to 13.25%. That's that 0.35% increase. On clothing, shoes, and accessories, men's and women's, athletics, 12.9 is now going to 13.25%. Remember, this is for folks without a store or with just a starter store, right? Their fees are a little bit higher. 8% if the total sale amount is over $150 and the 30 cent is waived. Coins, papers, and bullion, 12.9 to 13.2. Books, magazines, music, movies, TV, except vinyl records, is going from 14.6 to 14.95. Again, 3.5. Clothing, shoes, and accessories, the women's handbags, staying the same. Jewelry and watches staying the same. Watches, parts, and accessories staying the same. Musical instruments, gears, guitars, and basses going up to 6.35. NFTs staying the same. And business and industrial staying the same. Now, for most of us with a store or basic and higher, here is our fees, right? So we are currently at 12% for all these categories: antique, art, baby, collectible, craft, dolls, entertainment, health and beauty, home and garden, pet supplies, pottery and glass, specialty services, sporting goods, sports memorabilia, cards, fan shop, toys, and hobby. 12% is going to 12.35%. So actually you're around 13.5 with the 30 cent fee. Books and magazines always higher at 14.6 to 14.95. Music and vinyls 12 to 12.35. Business industrial 12 to 12.35. Heavy equipment, parts, accessories, printing and graphic, and restaurant and food services, trailers and carts not moving 2.5. Cameras and photo, except the camera drone replacement parts. So those are staying at 9%. Things like camera and drone photo accessories, replacement parts, tripods, and camera photo is 12 to 12.35 it's going up to. Cell phones and accessories staying at 9. Cell phone accessories except memory cards going from 12 to 12.35. Clothing and accessories is going from 12% to 12.35%. Women's bags staying the same. Men's shoes, athletic, women 12 to 12.35. Most coins and paper money categories, 8.8 to 9%, going up 0.2, which is weird. Bullion going up 0.35%. Computers, tablets, and networking is staying the same, except this section is going from 6.8 to 7, which is very cheap, 6.8 to 7% on computers and netbooks and stuff, very, very cheap. 3D printers and supplies, keyboards, mouses, laptops, that's going up 3.5%. Most consumer electronics will stay the same at 9, except these items are going from 12 to 12.35. Jewelry and watches staying the same. Watch parts and accessories staying the same. eBay Motors going up 0.35%. This one, tire-related categories found in eBay Motors, wheels and tires going down 0.15%. ATV, side-by-side, parts, accessories, that sort of stuff going down. Parts and accessories, protective gear going up. Parts and accessories, GPS and security stays the same. Most musical instruments going up a little bit. DJ equipment up, guitars up, stamps up a little bit. Video game and consoles stay the same, except accessories, parts, and tools in video games. So it looks like the consoles and some other stuff will stay. The rest up 3.5%. Video game consoles up by 0.2%. NFTs stay the same. And all other categories go from 12 to 12.35%. So I'll come back and talk to you about this in just a second. They're expanding our per order fee credit. So if you refund a customer or they cancel, you will get the 30 cents back no matter how you do it. If they order by mistake, don't like it, changed my mind, doesn't fit, found a better price, they will credit the 30 cents to you. There's also changes to the optional listing upgrade. So if you do bold listings, gallery plus, if you schedule listings, these are all having fee changes that you can go check out. for any of those auctions that you do buy it nows on, you'll also get a fee reduction. Here it is for fixed price, good till canceled, for bold and gallery plus. And then eBay shipping international continues to roll out, just more about that. But that is it for the update and the fee change. Again, I'll link this down below for you guys, of course. And let me come back and talk about this. Okay, so 12% to 12.35% if you have a store and you are basic store level or higher. So we're going from 12% to 12.35 in most categories. Some of them aren't changing, so that's good for those. But the ones that are changing are going up 0.35%. So for every $100, if you think about it, 1% is $1, right? So 0.35% is 35 cents. So for every $100 you sell, you're gonna spend an extra 35 cents. And you're doing 12.35% plus the 30 cents. If you sell a $30 item, 30 cents on a $30 item is 1%. That 30-cent fee is 1% of your price. So you're gonna be at 13.35. If you're selling a little bit cheaper, you might be at like 13.5. So that's where you're looking to be. Your all-in percentage is 13.5. If you promote at 2%, you're 15.5%. So somewhere in the 14, 15, 16% range is where your total out-of-pocket for your fees is going to be for eBay. Like I said, Amazon is 15 to 20%. There's almost nothing on Amazon that's less than 15%. Poshmark is 20%. So eBay is falling under those two sites. And then Mercari and Facebook and other sites, of course, some of them have 10%. And some of them have different fees that are less than eBay. So we're right in the middle, but eBay reaches more buyers combined than like 11 different platforms. That was posted last year. Me and Teresa actually went over this when she was at my house a couple weeks ago. So the fees are going up, and that sucks. Nobody likes fees going up. It costs us more money. It's going to cost us 35 cents per $100, $3.50 per $1,000 that you sell. So if you're selling a couple $1,000s a month, you might spend an extra $10. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad, but it still sucks. Nobody wants to pay more fees, right? So it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. You can spend the next hours ranting and raving about it on Facebook or in the groups. Feel free, Thrifter Reseller World, join it. It's free, 125,000 plus members, but it's not going to do any good. It's not going to make you more money, and it's not going to make up that 0.35%. Companies increase fees. My homeowner's insurance went up this year by $10 a month, $120, gone. My car insurance went up by like $40 a month. 6 months, I spent like an extra $250, gone. So for the year, $500. My health insurance went up by like $20 a month. My property taxes went up by like, I think $60 a month. So that's like $700 more a month. So adding all this stuff together, I lost $1,000 this year just by waking up, right? eBay is going to cost me, if I do 10 grand in a month, it's going to cost me an extra $35. So over the course of 12 months, it's going to cost me an extra, $420. So it just is what it is, guys. You just have to find a way to make more money. You have to work harder. And that's the economy and the world that we live in right now. We have a lot of things to blame that on. We have a lot of things to thank for that. We have just the world we live in. Everything's more expensive. Houses are more expensive. There's nothing we can do about it, but work harder. You can complain and yell till the cows jump over the moon. Nothing's going to change. So sucks that eBay had to do this. You guys know I'll tell you the good and the bad of eBay. And eBay, I don't like that you did this. But what am I going to do about it, right? I sell on eBay. I make money on eBay. I advertise for eBay. I love eBay, but it is what it is, guys. Fees and financials. There it is, the 2023 eBay winter update. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Share this out on platforms if you could. I'd appreciate it. And if there's any questions, comments, or concerns, as always, leave them down below. That comment section belongs to you guys. I'd love to hear what you think. Just take 30 seconds and leave me a comment. I'd love to read them. I'll respond to as many as possible. And as always, if you guys are trying to build up and make more money on eBay, I have a listing service. You provide us the photos, we create the listings for you. Email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. They start between $1.25 and $1.50 per listing, and we can bang them out for you in 24, 48 hours in most cases, depending on how many you get. So love to hear from you, rockstarflipper@gmail.com or in the comments section. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and let's get stuff going in February, make some money. See you guys.